Okay.
Okay, no. I'm sorry for the issue. For the
Oh,
you
network, yeah.
can your Wi-Fi or mine?
No, it's actually mine. It's the MNO. It was down, I think.
Okay, you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so okay, example here. Okay, so the example, my H4 zone is here, right? Purple one. But why I'm marking the H1 outside the H4 zone? So because of inside the H4, price have been breakout the H1. Okay,
Okay.
here engulfing sell, but price has been breakout. See,
Mm-hmm.
wait. Yeah. So price have been breakout, right?
Yes.
So that's why I'm looking for the next zone. So still inside my blue zone, which is this is my daily zone. So let's try check. H4 we have a dominant, right? See?
Okay. Yeah.
So dominant just sometimes I'm used. So in this situation you can use for the dominant if you don't want to be confused.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
here have a H4, have a H1. H1. Then CMP here. M15. Okay. Have a confirmation? Okay. Yeah, have.
Okay.
US session or not? So we have missed the entry. Okay. So here, this is the CMP. You know CMP?
No.
Current market price.
Oh, okay.
Current market price is this one. We have a zone here. Zone from daily to H4. And last zone we precise to the H1. This orange zone is H1, right? So for now we have a CMP. Okay. We need to focus on CMP because of we have a zone, 2 months zone. So we don't know which zone price want to respect. So that's why after price have been created, the CMP for me, I will entry based on CMP. Okay. So price didn't have a pullback. So I'm just skip. Okay. Let's see. What we have here, M15, right? The red color. But after price running, has been created on H1, right? The new zone on H1.
That's nice. Yeah.
Okay. So if the first step, if price came to the zone, price will give you CMP.
Oh, yes.
For second step is price will create H1. The next step, price will give you H4. Create first from M15. Now have been create H1. So let's see on H4. Have.
Oh, yeah.
So but now if you want to entry on low risk, we can entry based on M15, but very if you want to low risk, you need to wait on H4, create the new zone here. Here, engulfing cell. If you want to low risk, you can wait for the CMP is H4, but need to precise from H4, precise to H1. Then you need to wait the new CMP also, because after price create the zone. Okay, same like here. What we have H1 here. Create new H1 on CMP. After price create new H1, this is a zone, not the CMP for entry. This is just a zone for which means the CMP for higher time frame. That's confirmation, more higher time frame.
Okay.
So the M15 cannot be used again. If example, price from CMP have been created the H1 zone. So after price pullback, cannot be used this M15 anymore. So we need to wait new CMP M15.
Okay.
So now price have been pulled back. So what we want to check is have a M15 or not? Yeah, have. Very, very
nice.
entry. So here I have a H1 and 15. How much running?
This is wonderful.
Around 800 pips. Almost 900 pips. Right. Very, very crazy, you know, in the one day only, because have a NFP, right?
Yes.
So that's how I'm used. For entry, I will use from, I will precise. If you have a weekly, you can precise from weekly. Or you have a monthly, you need to precise from monthly. But for now, I'm only have a weekly, then I will precise to daily to H4 and H1. H1 last zone, and you need to wait the CMP. M15. If don't have, if have create the new zone H1 example or H4. If create the zone, new zone means from entry zone, okay, from CMP, here is CMP, current market price. So from CMP have been create zone, okay. So this CMP cannot be valid to use if pull back again, cannot be valid. So you need to wait the new CMP, okay, clear.
Okay, clear, yeah.
So that's how I'm entering.
This is wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, here. So that's multi-time frame I'm used for swing, for intraday, and also scalping. So how it work is, so after I have the entry, my TP, my first TP is I have TP1, TP2, and TP3 and swing. So all include in one setup for scalping, intraday, and swing. So for first, I have entry. Example, I will entry for 10th layer, 0.01, right? Okay. So 10 layer 0.01. Example, I have the entry, then running TP1 for 30 pips. This my trading plans. If you want to follow, also can. If you have your own, also can. Okay, so for swing, I will TP on weekly or daily. So how? If I'm entry on 0.01, here I will secure 2 layer. After price still running, I will secure another 2 layer. So we have been secure 4 layer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we left around 6 layers. So you want to secure on 100 pips also can. If you don't want, you want to swing all the left entry, also can. So for me, better you secure level by level. Means 50 pips, 60 pips, and 100 pips. So you will have your intraday, you have your scalping profit, and intraday profit 100 pips. And you also will have swing.
I see.
4 layer left. It's depend on you. How much layer you want to left. If you want to left here is 1 layer only. You want to try your first time, also can. Okay, it depends on you. But for me, if price have been running 30 pips, I will consider the setup is winning.
Okay. Okay.
Example, price running 30 pips, then price reverse. So I didn't have lost any I didn't have any loss because of after price running 30 pips. I will set all the left layer with BE. You know BE?
No.
BE is break even.
Oh, okay. Okay. No. Yes, I know
Break
it, but I
even, you know?
didn't. Yeah, I know it. I know it.
I'm shocked you don't know how what is break even.
I know, but I just don't know. I didn't know the abbreviation for BE.
Oh, the short form.
The short called yes.
So after price running 30 pips, I will secure. It depends on you how much layer you want to secure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So another left, I will TP on 60 pips, 100 pips, and I will let it run. So that's why if you see my chart, right, I will have entry, re-entry, re-entry, 2000 pip, 3000 pip, but all the layers I have been secure and I have get the profit. So the left one is just for swing. Example, I will swing weekly to weekly zone. Example yang weekly sell. Weekly sell. So after price came to the weekly buy, I can TP all. Okay. If
Yes.
have a monthly, you can use monthly to monthly. Okay. That's how
Okay.
that's why I will get 3,000 pips, 6,000 pips also. My highest record is 6,000 pips on gold. Okay. So how I'm use is
6,000
after
pips.
6,000 pips from 1 egg.
Hey.
One, 1 egg here. Why I'm TP? Because have been create here. I'm in my entry 1A15 around it. News until here 6,000. I have been secure here 6,000 because because of weekly have been create So possibilities price will be came to here.
Oh, yes.
So if you sell here, you can TP here. If price breakout here, example, it can be the next zone. Oh, this one, FEF.
Okay.
TP2 for swing.
For swing, yeah.
TP1 for swing. Swing very, very hard. Okay. If all people know how to swing, they will flip like crazy. But the swing is very hard. I also need to do my research X months. Stay at home from morning to the night. Do the research every day. Then for the last one, I have add on my knowledge with my friend, but he has been silenced. So I learned from him to complete my puzzle. I'm
Okay.
also have been to my own research, so I get the checkmate. So if example you have been sell here, I have sell here. See how much pips?
Uh-huh.
2,000 pips.
Wow.
So here 3,000 pips here. Okay. So for me 1,000 pips is normal. Too much my entry hit 1,000 pips.
I like.
Yeah. Here H4 view. See how I can mark the arrow because of I already know weekly you want to break out. Here running.
Wait.
This one.
Mr. Val. Oh, that's 3,200. Wow.
I'm entry here.
Ah.
Okay, so I'm talk about my experience and result.
Yes.
No need to talk, just talk. Didn't have any result. Okay, all about result. Okay. So I'm not the first time swing. Okay. If you check my IG entry 2024, 2023. Okay, how much I spend? All about result, bro. 1,000 P is not my first time. (2023). So all about result. Okay. So if I can do, you also can do.
I believe
For
so.
now,
I believe.
you have any question?
No. I'll get back to you. I'll go
Very
back to
blow
the
your
video.
mind, right? Very blow
Sorry?
your mind.
This is mind blowing because I mean these are things that I don't know how you even goes to know all these.
Yeah.
I don't know how you even goes to know all these.
This
Wow.
all about knowledge. So for now, okay, if I'm entry, okay, price will have zone. Wait, zone to zone. For example, the direction, okay, zone to zone. Example, weekly will go into weekly, daily to daily. Okay. Sorry, monthly to monthly. Okay. Cannot use direction for H4, H1. Daily also. Daily for Daily, if you want, daily to daily, yeah, also can, but cannot be swing. This only
Okay.
for intraday. So that's why I'm swing. I'm just use this two zone. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
swing. But on lower time frame also have a game. So that's why daily to daily. H4 to H4. This is just a game, not H1 to H1. So this time frame just for scalping. Okay.
Yes.
Later I will explain how the direction for detail. But for now, you have like how zone to zone. Example, engulfing to engulfing or EF to engulfing or EF. Example here we have a month weekly. Okay, didn't have a specific, if you entry on engulfing, you need to TP on engulfing. No.
Okay.
Engulfing or EF still the same zone. Okay, so here example weekly sell and here is weekly buy. So here my TP.
Yes.
Okay, it's my entry. Okay, clear?
Mm-hmm.
So entry based on higher time frame. Weekly need to precise to daily. H4, H1. Then need to wait new CMP. If price running, then create H1 again. Need to, if after price pullback in the new H1, you need to new CMP. If price running, then create H4. After price pullback, need to precise to the H1. You need H1, last zone, then CMP.
Uh-huh.
New CMP.
Uh-huh.
Always repeat that things.
Okay.
If H4, need to precise to the H1 first. Cannot be skipped. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If you have a H4, but price didn't touch any H1 and have a CMP, I will not entry. H4 need H1. H1 need H4, okay?
Yes, sir.
They will need each other. The four direction and storyline. How? Okay, I'm just explain here because here just have a history. Okay, for monthly, we didn't have any history here. Didn't have any engulfing buy or sell, right? So I will explain here. So what is zone? What we have?
Okay, so there's engulfing, a bullish engulfing there.
Engulfing buy.
Yes, buy engulfing.
And here is
Oh, that's EF engulfing sell.
no need to look at here, just focus on here. What we have?
It was an engulfing sell there.
Yeah, engulfing sell. Okay, so for now, storyline. How about the storyline? Here. Okay. You need to understand also. Wait, I think I didn't explain to you. Okay, you need to understand. If price, you know how price breakout, then pull back, entry, right? So how it work is, example, price has been create new zone, same like H1, H4, daily, weekly, or monthly. So this is just a zone, right?
Mhm.
Like I said, before this? It can be only used for zone, right?
Yes.
Monthly, weekly, daily, H1, H1. Okay. After price create, monthly, weekly, daily, or H4 or H1, new zone. This is a new zone. Price will pull back. Then we will find the entry point. So entry point based on H4 precise to H1. If didn't have any daily, right? Okay, example, didn't have any daily. So you can precise H4 to H1, then new CMP. If have a daily, you can precise from daily. If didn't have, only have H4, you need to H4 to H1. If don't have H4, you want to only use H1. That is very, 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 very high risk. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very, very, very. So 3 times very. So very high risk. Okay. So you need to have H4, precise to H1, then entry.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes price didn't pull back to the H4. Okay. So it depends on you how you want to manage it. I will entry if I have too much layer on the example buy. I'm swing buy. My buy have been running 2000 pips. So I just entry at the new zone. Example, price just pull back to the H1. Didn't have pull back to the H4. So I still can entry because I have insurance, you know. I have 2000 pips still running. So it can back up for me if I entry high risk. So if you don't have any backup, you just focus on low risk first, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so if H4, H1, so same goes here. Backup pullback entry. So here engulfing buy. Rescue engulfing buy. Then what they do?
Oh, the pullback.
Pull back. After price pullback, then create what?
Nothing so.
Then what is this? Pull back for self. First they pull back for engulfing buy.
Engulfing buy.
But after price pullback, they create engulfing sell. That's why price pullback. That's why price sideways. That's why all have a reason. Okay, so after price come back again, what they do? Another engulfing sell.
Engulfing sell.
Okay. So after price, this is just from monthly view first. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not explain about multi time frame. So here, how the storyline after price create new engulf, second one, right? So what price do? Pull back, right? Pull back for this second one zone, new zone. That's why price pull back. But after price pullback, price have been create new engulfing buy. So that's why price need to pull back again. Very easy. After price pullback, then price close here, create engulfing fill on monthly. So we already know that price want to still running to going up. So first thing first, before we don't have any here, right? I have been entry here. So I'm just only aim for retracement because of first we have engulfing cell, this first zone. Then create another zone. So 2 engulfing cell. Right. So I'm just aim retracement for pullback, then continue selling, swing sell. But story inside story. So monthly, weekly have a story for monthly. Wait. Monthly, weekly. I will duck the duck one or this one. Okay, this is for monthly, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we go into weekly. Monthly. The new zone. Okay. I don't want you to confuse because we have to monthly engulfing. Two engulfing cell. Okay, so this one is first engulfing cell, right?
Huh? Mm-hmm.
This is second one, right?
Yes.
So I'm entry from here, right? I have show you. So why? I entry here just for pullback this new zone, new second zone on monthly. But on weekly, price have been what? Doing here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm waiting. So we have first thing first. After price pullback, we have engulfing field here. Example, did they have any candle right here? Okay, example.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
have EF, we have engulfing cell, and we have last engulfing cell inside the monthly zone, right? So we have
Mm-hmm.
first zone, second zone here, and third zone here. So, but price close and break out the zone. So this one not valid.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we talk about this first zone. Price have been closed here, right? So this zone not valid anymore because of this first breakout.
Okay.
This one has been second breakout, right?
Second breakout, yeah.
Okay. So we move to the next zone. Here.
There, okay.
But price has been break the zone. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will mark for more proper. Okay. And create engulfing field here. EF buy right now. So that's why I'm hold. So I will check if price respect here or not. But price have been EF also. So I know
Yeah.
the direction has been changed to the buy. And this one just only for retracement self.
Okay, yeah, yes. Yes.
I'm explain with the detail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very detailed.
Very
So
detailed and easy to understand.
so this one price pullback until here because of didn't have any pullback, right? This is first pullback.
Okay.
Price have been breakout. Then price pullback. Pullback short form is PB lah. Okay. Pullback. This breakout. After price pullback, then price running create another engulfing and engulfing fail.
Oh yes.
That's why price sideways have been create new engulfing cell here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why price sideways. So how we want to know still going by or still sell? We go into more higher time frame. What we have here?
Bullish buying outfit.
Price has been EF buy.
Oh yeah. Yes.
On monthly, bro. Monthly is the master.
Okay.
We need to understand higher time frame. So on lower time frame, we just find the entry point. On higher time frame, have a story. So you need to understand the story first. So that's why, see, after price, weekly have been create engulfing cell, but have been formed on monthly or not? Engulfing cell monthly have?
Uh-huh.
Have been created or not?
Oh, no. Everything is clear here because I can see here what you've marked is an EF
No.
for.
I mean, what do you see here? Wait, I'm going back again. On weekly, okay? Here,
Uh-huh.
we have a weekly, right? Okay, so we're going to monthly. Have been create monthly engulfing cell or not? This is weekly, right?
Uh-huh.
So didn't create any monthly engulfing cell, so that's why I'm just aiming for buying because of this monthly have been breakout again here.
Okay.
So
I see.
didn't form new engulf on monthly, so that's why I'm just hold all my entry from here.
Mm-hmm.
If have
One.
create engulf on monthly example, I will consider price will be here, this one, engulfing fail, right? Engulfing fail by first TP or here is second TP.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe can be here. But price still pull back because of this is have been create new zone. Okay, that's why price pull back. Then price need to continue buying because have been create EF zone on monthly. Didn't have any zone on monthly for sell, right?
Yes.
So that's why I'm just hold my entry. After price running, have any engulfing sell?
Okay, over there.
Engulfing buy. So just buy. if any if have is they didn't learn this method, they will sell, right?
Yeah.
I know too much. I said another person. Okay, I know they update. They sell, yeah, sell. Then they on NC. But this for me very clearly for buying,
Okay.
right? Clear,
Yes.
very clear for buying. So why you want to sell? Sell can sell, but just for short term, cannot be long term.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because on the higher time frame already show you how much pips need to go.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yes.
so have been done. SOP done. I've been used. Okay, this one high and low risk. I have been explained before this. Okay, how high? This for high first. High. Okay, high one. Here example we have on H4 and H1, right? We need to use H4, need to precise to H1. This zone has been, example have been precise from H4 to H1. Then precise on lower time frame, here have an M15, right?
Mm-hmm.
M15. You can use M5 at the, if Malaysia, US session at the 8:30 p.m.
Uh-huh.
So you
Okay.
can check your US session. So when US session price have been very volatile, right? Very fast. So that's why I'm use M5.
Okay.
If I'm wait for M15, I will miss the entry. So I will entry on M5 based on M5. Okay, you
Yeah.
can use M5 price be very volatile or fast. You can use M5. Okay,
Okay.
so for now, precise to lower time frame. Did they have any higher time frame here on CP? So you just entry based on lower time frame. This is a very high risk. So if you want to low risk, example we have precise from H4 here, then H1. Example here I've been create H1. H1 is still high risk, but you want to low risk, you can wait to H4.
Okay.
But very very high risk if don't have any H1 or H4, just M15. Means just CMP. Okay, clear?
Yes. Okay.
SOP
Yeah.
I have been explained. So news.
Yeah.
So news same thing. This is my old syllabus. M15 cannot be zone, okay?
Uh-huh.
So example here have a H1. I've been preset for H4 and H1. Then price spike. Here I will wait for M1 only. M1 then M3.
Okay.
Same here. If have H5, M5, you can entry on M5. If very high volatile and fast, you cannot wait for the M5. You can enter based on M1. But for me, if you still learning process, you no need to go into the M1. You just wait for M15 or
Okay.
M5.
Okay.
I don't want you to be confused.
No. It's not even confusing. It's very clear.
Okay. This is this is just for newbie. Okay, I think you not use this one because this only $20. This just for $20, but it very high risk because of 0.03. For me,
Uh-oh.
if you want to low risk, 100 USD, you can only 0.01.
Yes.
Very high
That's
low risk
that's very low risk. Yes.
because I'm trade prop firm, so that's why I'm use 1% risk only. 1% risk every entry. So if you want to entry 0.010, example, a 0.10 cent, you need to have 1K USD.
Okay.
That's for low risk, but this for high risk. But all 20 pips only. Very easy for 20 pips, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe just entry for one setup, I have get all the target.
Wow.
Thanks. Okay, so risk management just depends on you. Okay,
Yeah. True.
you need to calculate the zone for entry. Okay, before I forget, for entry zone, okay, here. Multi-time frame also can share. Okay, for entry zone, I will entry if zone only 5 pips to 20 pips. More than this, I will just let it run. If
Okay.
didn't, if price very quite big, I'm just ignore it. It's okay if I have the entry because if I don't have any entry, I will not risk any money, right? So I will wait clear setup only and smaller zone for entry only. So next, my psychology is just take the clear setup only. No need to rush. No need to chase the market. Okay, if you have missed the entry, you wait the new zone. Okay.
Yes.
So don't rush. You need to patient waiting the CMP. So don't be scared of cut loss. How I'm use cut loss. So I will cut for CMP. Example, we have entry from H4, then precise to the H1. Okay. So we have M15. Example, my zone is here. 50 pips. Example. Price breakout. I want to buy. Okay. Here engulfing buy. But I have been entry here because I have a engulfing buy here. But price have been do the engulfing fail sell. Okay.
Yes.
Means has been breakout my CMP. So I will cut loss all. I didn't use the SL. Okay.
Mhm.
So I will cut loss all. So I will wait the new CMP. Example price have been created here, I will entry the new one here. Pullback entry. Okay?
Mhm.
Cut loss, we are on my CMP only. So thank you. Okay, have any question?
No questions for now, unless maybe I'll be getting back as I go on. But as we stand, I think all was clear.
Yeah, there's all need to be what I'm saying. You need to do the more weight test. Okay,
Yes,
very
yes,
much
very much.
to do because you want to sharp your eyes. Okay, if you want
Yes.
to, you want your eyes become me, you need to do much weight test. I have do 1,000 or 2,000 screenshot weight test.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm due because I want the result. My
Yes.
teacher have been teach me, but I didn't get the answer from her and from him. So
Mhm.
I'm just do my own research, do on my own research. 8 months stay at home every day, better.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
So until now,
You don't do you give your students that PDF book?
PDF cannot be shared.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
for my
No, I
teaching
understand.
syllabus on.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. You can copy by the recording. You can write the notes. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, then.
So I hope you have been clear. My method very simple because this trading is very hard. So if you use the hard method, you will have a very much confused, right? So that's why I have been simplified to the simple things. So you can trade with your no need to headache. Okay. You
Yes,
just
sir.
entry with your
Sure.
simple method. Okay. So I'm apologies if my English very poor.
Not a problem.
Uh,
Not a problem. I understand you are from
and my
Malaysia.
accent.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's actually very good English. I must comment. Yeah, you're very good in English, actually.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you can stop the recording. We have done the class.
Okay. When next?